Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. And today's topic is this: Fireside Chats with Dad. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Nico, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening.
Yep. So last night I had the amazing opportunity to have a fireside chat with my dad. Mom and Dad are in town this weekend to watch Nico and to have some fun. And the whole house kind of quieted down. Nico went to sleep. We were done with dinner. Mom wanted to chill and read. And I wanted to build a chimney fire. I love doing that in the backyard. It's so simple and so easy and quick, and you can just sit in a chair and watch the fire in your own backyard. I love that. And my dad's in town, so I asked him to join me, and it was awesome. I mean, there's a lot going on in life right now, and there's just a lot of plates spinning, a lot of balls in the air on my side and his side, and it was nice for just him and I, without Nico around, without my mom around. Not that that's bad or anything. It's just, you know how it is. It's just different. And there's with Nico energy around in the air, it's different. But so he and I could sit down. We had a beer, just stared at the fire. I could vent and clear what I needed to, ask him his advice. He was able to do that. He shared some things that was going on as well, and it was just a really, really nice time, and definitely more helpful on my part because I was doing most of the talking and he was doing most of the helping. But I'm just really, really fortunate to be able to have that kind of relationship with my dad. He's 73 years old. I'm 46. I have a 4-year-old, soon to be 5-year-old, and I have the kind of relationship that where I can, sit down and have a fireside chat and get his advice on things that I need dad advice on. And I want to have that with my son. I want to be able to have the type of relationship as we get into adults that we still want to and can sit around and have a beer and chat. And it could be just chit-chatting and kind of surface stuff, or it can be deeper stuff like last night to kind of get down to the nitty-gritty and support each other in a way that a dad can. So, that's what a lot of this podcast is about, is not me teaching you how to have a great relationship so that you can have a fireside chat with your son later on in life, but, to just share this journey and to have your journey shared with other dads so we can be better, learn more, be more effective, strengthen our bonds with our kiddos so that later on in life, one, we have a great childhood experience with them, and they have a great childhood experience, and they learn and they grow and develop all the ways that we want them to, so that they go out into life and they have their own amazing life that we launch them into or help them launch into, and give them the tools that they need and the support that they need for them to go out and, have their own careers and have their own experiences and to travel and to find love and maybe have kids too. And then you guys being able to share in that on the other side because you've developed a really healthy, strong bond with your son or daughter, and you're still around in life. That's what it's all about for me. That's really, really important to me, that these bonds are really strong, and so we can enjoy all that it has to offer, but also rely on and be supported by it when there's tough times, that you have people to go to. And so this weekend especially, I was really struck that I'm really fortunate that my dad and I have had and worked at a strong relationship, to be able to talk about what's going on and to get support and to listen to each other. And, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to do what each other says, but, we respect each other and are curious about and value their opinion so that we can put it into the equation. And I want that for my kid. I'm sure you want that for your kid as well. So in a way, like sitting and talking with my dad last night, like it was just in it and having the discussion and wasn't really thinking in these terms right away, but at the end of it, as I'm like cleaning up and like going to sleep and saying goodnight and giving him a hug and telling him I love him, it was kind of this like future vision of me doing that with my son someday. I mean, I'll have fireside chats with him before he's a father himself, I'm sure, but it was one of those pictures that I'm going to hold in my mind now that I hope I get to have with him. And the things that I'm doing on a day in, day out basis is to strengthen bonds and to have that space set up that we can talk with each other about what's going on, and just in a day-to-day, like, let me share my life with you. And then also in times of trouble, when there's stress and advice needed, that advice one is asked for, it's given, it's received, and it helps. That's something that I'm working for. So I hope that this like a little vision like sparks an interest or sparks a memory or sparks something in you to have some sort of vision for yourself and your child, and what that adult relationship can look like. Because it's all too easy right now to get caught up in the day-to-day stuff, and are they eating enough vegetables and getting them on time, and when is he going to tie his own shoes, and when is she going to be able to dress herself, all those kind of things. When is she going to pay attention? When is he going to like follow directions? All those things are part of helping form a human being that's going out in the world. And one of those kind of cliches like is that we're sending them off, we're kicking them out of the nest, but hopefully they like fly back and want to come back and visit. They'll have their own nest, but hopefully they want to come back and visit and continue to share in lives. So I'm really struck by that. I hope you have some sort of vision like that as well. And if you don't, but you are wanting to have something to kind of get you through those like crazy temper tantrum times, maybe search and find in your brain a time that you had that with your own dad, or even just a vision of a scene in a movie or scene in a book or something that encapsulated that kind of fatherly moment that you didn't have with your own father, but you definitely want to have with your child. And then hold on to that and remember that the things you're doing on a day-to-day basis, like they might not be showing results and dividends right in the moment, but they're on their way. And bit by bit, it's going to help form this kiddo that's going to go out in the world and be a powerhouse and hopefully be a big, big part of your life still. So until the next time, guys, take good care of yourself and take good care of your families, and we'll connect on the next episode.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. You can hang out with other dads in our Facebook group. Just go to Facebook, search for the Dadhood Journey, and apply to get in. See you there, and see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Perfect.
There you go, Dan.